Hey everybody, it's me, Grammy. I've been having just an interesting week here in Lumberland and in actually just any place within Roblox. Oh, don't look over there. Don't look over there. Don't look there. That was from the video that I sort of made a mistake with, so you can't see that yet. I guess I should have moved that out so you wouldn't see it at all. I'll just have to keep trying to make sure that you don't see it when I'm recording. So anyway, I had this great video that I did last night, and it was supposed to be out. And then something happened to the sound. I'm not sure exactly what, but now I've made myself a complete checklist of what to do before I record anything. So, today what we're going to talk about is a couple of ways of getting around the base, but one of which has to do with, do you guys remember that very first day when Code and myself and some other people, we got together, and it was the first day that I had actually started my YouTube channel? I mean, I've had my YouTube channel for a few years, but I never put anything really on it because I was always kind of afraid to. So then September 23rd, Code and I got together and we recorded, and that was my first official time to me actually becoming a YouTuber and recording on a regular basis and claiming that I do have a YouTube channel and being a content creator. See that pink truck up there? Way up there? He gave me a pink truck to commemorate that day when I became a YouTuber and started doing what he had been wanting me to do for 4 years. I know. I guess sometimes I'm a little slow at getting things done, but I was kind of afraid to do it. And still sometimes I wonder whether I should be doing this or not. But I am. So that pink truck, it's important to me because Code has been my friend for 4 years, and we've been through some things together, and we've encouraged each other inside and outside of YouTube and everything. You know, it's hard with when you get friends in Discord. Whoops, don't look at that. Keep your back to it. Keep your back to it. Keep your back to it. Um, Friends in Discord, friends on YouTube, like Discord, where you're talking all the time, they're not just like friends that you don't know. Well, it's kind of a combination. Sometimes the people lie about who they are. And then you've got the predators who lie about who they are and then get kids to do things that they shouldn't be doing or adults to do things. Those, no. And usually they will reveal themselves within like 6 months. Within 6 months of knowing somebody, you can kind of tell whether there's a reality to it or not. And that goes from a lot of studies that I've done, a lot of studies I've read, and a lot of training that I've had, official and unofficial, over the years. Eventually, you do find out who the people really are. So, Code and I, we really have been friends, and him and his wife and his children, I care a lot about them. And for him to give me that on that day, it means something to me, very important, and I don't want anything to happen to it. On my big base, I have a pink truck up in the glass partition by itself, and a sleigh, or sleigh, yeah, sleigh. And so I wanted to put this one up because, you know, you guys probably recognize this base. This is the studio base, which originally started as a one plot challenge, which according to Code I did the wrong way because I had like extra space for the storage, and that's not actually a one plot challenge. So I was doing it my way, and instead, you know, sometimes the universe or whatever helps things to come along, and I turned this into a studio for that first interview with Ender and then Caesar and then Dark J. So this is I'm actually going to build this into more of a studio. We're going to have cameras and better lighting, do some other things, and we'll have an actual studio here to do interviews and things on. Lumber Tycoon 2 interviews. Who knows? Maybe we'll work into other ones in other parts of this Roblox world. However, now, good, I got that door closed. This truck like I said, is important to me. So let's close those. I've always liked the pink trucks. As you can tell, it's one of my colors that I use a lot of. But I wanted it to be up high. And when I put it up here, I'm going to tell you how I got it up here. But when I put it up here, now it just seems like it's a little bit too high. Plus, I wanted the floor to be glass. So I'm going to share with you how I did it. First, let me show you how I actually drove it up there. I'm going to drive this truck up. Obviously, I'm not bringing the pink truck back down and back up, because that would be way too risky. And you don't want to respawn a pink truck because it won't respawn. So you have to, what I did was I use tilted conveyors, and then you want to make sure that you don't have your world on an incline or the truck won't go up. And I put some, whoops, of the triangles there. And now I've gotten myself stuck because I wasn't paying attention. Uh-oh. Okay, what did I do? Oh, wait a minute. Is there an incline here? Uh-oh. Okay, let's respawn the truck. Nope, 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 don't look at that. Don't look at that. That's for the video that I recorded with no sound that now we have to redo. But you are going to love that video because it is full of tips and tricks. Yep, tips and tricks on how to do all sorts of things in... Whoa, I respawned the wrong one. That's funny. Ah, golly. Let's see if this one will be the right one. Which one did I just respawn? Do you guys remember? Like you can tell me right now when I'm doing this. That's funny. Let's see. Let's respawn it. Oh, yep, that's the right one. So we'll come over here and use the brown one. Oh, don't look over there. Ah, goodness. So, with the truck, we use, and I've done this before in my other base. I move things up, down, and all around with the conveyors, and I move trucks, vehicles, just about anything. Now, why is this not wanting to go up there? There it goes. See, straight up. And then when you get to the top, if you don't have anything to block where you're going, you want to be very careful. There. Stop. Stop. Oopsies. I think I might not have made this one wide enough. This isn't the actual one that I brought it up on, but good thing we didn't. Alrighty. I went too far. When I actually did it before, I stopped back a little farther. In fact, one more platform back. And here I was thinking, oh no, I could show how to do that. Yeah, what did I do? I messed up. Oh well. Let's use a smaller vehicle just for the point of conversation. Now, I've never taken it up on the little ones before. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Go, go, go. No, let's go. Come on, go. Ah! Usually it's not this hard. Of course, everything happens on video, right? Alright, go. Go, 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 go. Oh, come off the gas a little bit now. Get to the top. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Turn. Turn. Come on. Nope, don't jump out of the car. Come on. Go. Turn. And turn. There we go. Now, normally what I have to do is I have to have bumpers up here because I will drive off the ends. Okay? Then what you do is stop, 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 stop. Okay. When you use the bigger cars, you have to have the bigger platform. But you can tell that this is not as high as the truck. So then what you have to do is you need to put more conveyors up to go equal to the part where the truck is, then turn and then go into where the truck is, or wherever you're wanting it to be. However, I thought that I was recording when I did it and I wasn't, so whoop, I have to just tell you about it now. However, I am recording this part, because I want the floor to be glass. Okay? And if since I want the floor to be glass, I have to take out the wood floors that are underneath it. So now let me come up here. By the way, these are the tilted conveyors, and if you stack them up, you go very quickly straight up them wherever you want to go. And over. So I have the end times, and I was going to leave it, but I just think it's too high. And plus, I wanted the floor to be glass. So what I'm going to do is lower it. And what I have done is, if you can see, underneath here, I have a floor of elm. So we're going to lower it by the floor with the elm. And then under the elm, I'll show you on this part where it's not you moving the truck, you can see right now it has glass. So I put it on a regular floor and then I put glass. But I don't want to uneven this too much, so I'm going to take all of the flooring out that has, you know, one layer of it underneath it first, and then I'll lower it down onto the glass. Here we go. Get this next one out. Right there. Okay. And here I am, I'm walking on the glass. And once I lower it down, then I'm going to have to lower the walls down. Because I didn't make it larger, I just made it lower. Okay, now watch. Okay, there, see, it started to go lower. Yep. See, this is what happens when I change my mind. Because originally I was going to do, uh-oh, what did I just take out? Did I just move the glass? I did. Oh, no, let's bring the glass back. Because here I wasn't paying attention. Okay, well, we're going to put the glass back on. And we want the glass to match perfectly. What are you doing in that truck? Come on, come over here. Do the work. Get the glass back on. There. Oh, it didn't match. That means I have to flip it around. Okay, come on. Come on. Come over here. Get closer so we can fix this. Alrighty. And you can see how there is an edge where it's thicker and an edge where there's glass. I want the glass to be towards the outside when I'm doing this. However, nope, I just did it again. Well, let's just do the B and go back. Now, we're going to get these floor out of here. Floor structure, yes. Originally, I was thinking I just wanted to put it all on an end times floor. But then I really got to thinking I liked it so much when I used the glass on the other base. So I decided I would do that on this base. And there we go. Now, if you notice, there's going to be a gap here because I'm still not all the way to the glass, am I? Nope. I'm on the elm section of it that I had put down. Now we're going to take that part out. And when I put the glass down, I made sure that I had the glass part up and the extra part down. That way, because if you don't, it's not going to be even on the glass. Hopefully that's understandable, and if it's not, I will try and explain it with another piece of glass once I get all the elm flooring out of here. So because some of this elm flooring was what I had used when I was bringing the truck up. Now the one bad part is, don't ever forget to put glass under it if you're going to do this. Don't miss a part, or it'll fall right through. And don't pick up the glass right now either. I got to make sure I'm only doing floor. If I mess up and take glass out, then this truck's going to fall. I hope I didn't mess up while I was talking. Maybe I should double check and look underneath. Does it look like I messed up? Nope, I can see all the glass. See how there's glass everywhere? And you can see the emptiness right there. Okay, coming close. Let's get these last couple pieces here. I'll take this down onto the floor. And this one. There we go. There. And now it's on its own glass bed. Look at that. Close that door again now. However, we have a gap. We have a gap. Jack, you can. I always joke because in England, everybody says, mind the gap. You know, when the stations and stuff, it says mind the gap. So right now I'm minding the gap. Okay. Now, if you can see this glass, see how there is like, you can see where the glass is, and if you look to the left here, maybe up here on the white, maybe it'll show it better. There. See how the green is darker on one part where like where my cursor is, the other part it's lighter. It's more transparent. The glass portion is on that darker line. And you want the glass portion, if you're going to do a floor, you want the glass portion to be up. And the other part, you want that to be down. That way, you have the flat surface. If you do it the other way, you'll have the truck kind of above that surface of glass. So right now, we're going to put this back here. But in the wall, you want that to be the glass towards the outside of the wall. And you want it to sit on the glass down below. So now I'm just going to lower all these glass panes before and get them right again. There we go. And this one. Some people have a hard time getting glass to match up. But the problem with that is whether you've got that glass, which way you have it facing. Whoa! What did I just do? Did I take a floor out? Or did I walk out? Nope, not. Okay, let's go back up. This is the advantage of the, actually, I'll hit B and that glass will go back up. Okay. And we'll go back at this little ladder elevator expressway kind of a thing here. You can carry things up to here this way quite easily also. Okay, now come back over here. What happened with that glass? I must have just walked through. Yeah, that's what I did. Okay, so some people have trouble getting glass to match up. And a lot of that goes to whether they are using it forward with that opaque part or the other way. And again, you have to kind of play with it, see which way works best with the glass that you're using. I tend to have the glass on the inside, except that sometimes on these you have to make it go into the outside. Let's see. That's not matching. I'll have to fix that. Oh, careful. Make sure which glass piece I'm taking. I don't want the truck to fall down. Okay, let's flip it. I'll put the glass towards the inside. See if that works better. Dropping it is kind of a little bit challenging because you want to make sure everything still matches. Should be just a straightforward thing, but for some reason, sometimes it's not as straightforward as you think it should be. Move it over. Okay, it looks like we might have to play with it. Which means, let's see. Sometimes you have to get a different angle. Here, how's that? There we go. It's a little low, but it's better. It was better. So that proves to me that we have to have it towards the outside, like that. There. Oh, nope, I got it too high. First too low, then too high. Wait a minute, why is that higher than this one? But they're even at the top. Strange and bizarre. Okay, I will come back to that. Let's get these moved down, because sometimes when you get the next one moved down, it all straightens out. It's kind of strange that way, but it's true. Let's just get all of them moved down. For some reason, though, that's what happens with glass. Sometimes you get one move down, the next move down, and then somehow they kind of figure out what they're doing. Whoops, I jumped in the truck. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's see. Close the door. Okay, this glass is getting farther and farther up there. Don't want that. There. There. That's where we want it. Laying right on the glass, just like that. So now we can bring this one down because we have a guide for where we want it to be. see, did I go below? Wonder, did I? I might have. But it's such a good seal, I might just let it happen that way. Let's see. Yeah, I did go down a little bit too far. Let's try it right. How's that? Nope, that has a little bit more of a gap. Okay, let's try. Lift it and go right there. How's that? That enclosed? Almost. Yeah, no. It needs to be flipped the other direction. Flip it again. You see how it goes in and out, in and out? You want to catch it when it's on the in part. You just need to line it up with the other ones. Dark to dark. And if it doesn't look right, flip it, and maybe it'll work then. Ah, there, one continuous piece of glass. Very good. See what I mean by sometimes you just have to play with it a little bit? And then what I'm going to do is bring this one down a little bit more, I think. I think I like it better hanging down just a little bit below, because it makes a much better seal. And that's something as you go along and you're playing with the glass, you kind of figure out what looks best in that spot. Sometimes you want it to go down a little bit below, sometimes you don't. It just depends on what really looks better right there, in that spot, right then. This one, for some reason, is looking better to have it down just a little bit below the glass floor. It's having a much better seal than trying to have it meet on the glass. Okay, then this one. Let's see about getting the corner in here. How's that? Nope, nope, don't like that one. Nope. Flip that one back around and come down. There. How's that? Nope. It's not good. Let's see. Might be okay. I'm not sure. I'm gonna keep going and then I'll figure out if I like it or not. Because I might go back up on that one. Just depends. Okay. Ooh, that one disappeared. Where did it go to? Not here. I have a complete piece of glass missing. Interesting. That's not good with a truck in the air. I gotta figure out where it went to. But in the meantime, let's fix this corner. There. How's that? Does that work? Perfect. Yeah, that works. And because I don't want the middle to be open, I'm going to move this one over. And line it up with the one right before it. There we go. Complete piece of glass. Yes. Now where did that big piece go? Oh, nope, that's not it. Huh. One thing about glass is that sometimes it'll show up later and you will like, well, how did it get over there? Huh, okay, well, I don't think I have any extra glass on my base either. Of the large ones. Not good. Not good, not good, not good. Oh, here. I'm going to go downstairs and grab one from below. And just bring it up and over. That's what I'll do. Okay, we'll use one of these. And then I'll replace that part. Once I find out where that other one went to. But you can also do it from the ground too. So I'm going to kind of just stick this one here for a second while I go up. Where I can see it better. We go. But the tricky part about glass is you really have to make sure which one has the solid glass or the other part of the glass. Okay, let's see about getting this one in here. Whoops, I almost did the floor. Make sure we're using the right one. Okay, back up. Make sure we got enough space. There. Perfect. We have one complete glass wall. Look at the seams down on the floor. There's no gaps. A little bit of a gap right there. And that goes back to the fact that I have it down just a touch. Let's see if I can fix that now that I have all the walls in. Let's just see what happens if I raise it back up a little bit. If I raise it up, it's going to be like that. And then it's going to show more of a gap. I think I like it back where it was. And if I decide later, when I'm working on the other parts of the walls, to change it, I can always change it. That's one of the things, the beauty parts of building in this, in Roblox and stuff, because you can always change things around. Yep. There we go. Excellent. Sometimes what I do is I'll put posts in the corners just to give it a little bit more sturdiness or something to it. So there, now the truck from the desk is down just a little bit. It's not quite as high. It was kind of almost higher. It was higher than the roof before. Now, if you look back, it was 2 levels high before, and now it's even with the floor. So it is even with the floor of the studio. So that's much better. Visually, I think that's better. And then what I can do is after I get more glass, I can build this with another wall above and put a roof on it. Yep, and that's probably what I'll do, is to put a roof on it. Then nobody can jump in there. Yeah, so anyway, that's how you get it into a glass box. Pink truck, glass box. And then I'll just keep building and putting the roof and everything back on it. And then I'll let you see that part. But that's going to take me a little while to do because I have to go buy more glass. Okay. Now that's how I can lower it down 2 floors. And I showed you about getting it up here. And I'm going to make a sign on here too somehow with wire. I'm going to make a sign that says something about Code Primate. And that it is a truck from him. I have to figure out how I want to word that. Yes. Or maybe I'll ask Code. Maybe he has some way of wording. But anyway. You know, I heard somebody say today that, 2020 sucks is actually how they said it. And I know that 2020, with the COVID, I myself was actually stuck in a different state for about 6 months. I wasn't able to come home. I was living in a different state of the United States and, away from family, everybody. I was with a friend and, that was really strange and different. But, and I know that financially it's hard for a lot of people right now. I encourage everybody to kind of look at the advantages too, though, that there are. The advantages of maybe having more time to do things that you couldn't have done before. Maybe you're able to reconnect with family. I've heard of that, of people reconnecting with family. And to the grandparents, once again, I encourage all of you to reach out to your grandchildren and play Roblox with them, play Fortnite with them, play whatever game it is that they like to play with them online. It's the best way to do it. You can't get sick because you're not in the same place. You're not traveling. You could play with them. They could be in New York and you could be in Israel. And if as long as you have a good internet connection, you can play games. And it's so much fun. And you get to know your grandchildren more and your family. I play with my grandchildren and my daughter and my son-in-law. And sometimes I learn more about them now than I did, and I'm only a few miles away from them. But you really can reach out to people and connect through gaming. And of course, there's ways to communicate, and there's tips and there's tricks and all sorts of things. So Stay tuned. I've got some interesting things coming up on my channel that I think you'll enjoy. Please like, comment, subscribe if you'd like to. And remember, if you subscribe, to hit the notification because I haven't figured out my schedule yet. And I do want to have a schedule. I just haven't figured out what schedule is best for you guys and works for recording and putting up videos and when to do live streams and all those things. But I will. And with your help, I know I will. So I encourage you to keep right on building, keep right on singing, keep right on dancing, keep right on moving things around, changing, adjusting to whatever it is that comes your way. Because no matter what, life will keep going. There will always be another choice that you can make. And the power of choice, the power of your choice, and what you choose, and how you choose, and what you want to do, that's all within your hands. I know there's lots of circumstances, but the power of choosing your reaction to it, your action, that's that's huge. That's better than any power cutter. Huge. So as always, my heart goes out to each of you. With that being said, hearts out.